Listen, Ironheart said middle fingers to my haters. Yo, that scene right there. Listen, they already knew. They already put it in here because they knew that they was going to get some hate from these racist fanboys. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Lawrence Report as we talk about Ironheart episodes 4 through 6. And yes, finally, Marvel finally did it. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button as well. Marvel finally did it. We have been waiting for this villain. You know who I'm already talking about. We've been waiting for this villain since WandaVision. His name was kind of sprinkled a little bit through Agatha. The one and only Mephisto finally appeared in Ironheart. We thought originally, like I said, that he may show up in Agatha. He may show up in WandaVision, but they saved him for Ironheart because of the magic and because of the tech. And the actor Sacha Baron Cohen, in my personal opinion, he did not disappoint. And man, Riri made that bad deal. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. She made a deal with that devil. Let's get into it, y'all. So in Ironheart episodes 4 through 6, I thought these last few episodes, like I said in my video, like I said on our live, that they was going to be better, and they were much better. Episode 6 was everything I wanted and so much more. It left me wanting more. I was thinking to myself, do we need a season 2 of Ironheart? And what does this mean for Mephisto being in the MCU? What does this mean for Riri bringing back Natalie? We saw her bring her friend back to life after she made that deal with Mephisto. Oh my goodness. Now, episode 5 was still kind of the whole world building, right? But once after that, it got going because we ended up seeing Ezekiel Stain. He also made another bad deal with the devil, right? We saw him and the Hood come together. They join forces. Now Ezekiel Stain becomes this android, like another version of an Iron Man, who's out to hunt Riri, but he really doesn't want to do it. But he made that deal, so he got to do it, right? Now the Hood is controlling things. He's running the show completely when it comes to the android, right? And not to mention, Riri, she's going through it. Riri is going through it in these earlier episodes right here, episode 5. The situation with Natalie, the situation with the young man, I forgot his name, who she kind of likes, but they also like, he looks at her as like a big brother sister relationship. She's going through with him, and then I kind of felt bad for her, right? I kind of felt bad for her, but we know Ezekiel Stain. He's going to end up ripping up that suit, and that's when everything's about to change because now we're about to delve into magic and tech, right? We end up meeting Zelma from the one and only Strange Academy, right? So now her, the entire neighborhood, the moms, they're all going to come together to get that suit going for Riri, and her suit was completely shattered, right? And I thought this suit was a major upgrade. This suit to me looked absolutely beautiful. This was an amazing suit right here. Now we know what's going to go down. Of course, Riri makes that deal with the one and only Sacha Baron Cohen himself. Mephisto. It's not good. It's not good because one thing about making deals with the devil is always going to come back and get his, right? You gained the whole world, right? I thought about when it came to Thanos, right? He gained the whole world, right? He defeated everybody, but was he truly happy when he defeated everybody? And did y'all catch that Get Out reference when it came to Mephisto with him stirring around that tea? I don't know if y'all seen that, but I caught the Get Out reference. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Shout out to Jordan Peele. Shout out to those two great directors right there. But listen, man, Riri made that deal. So now we got to know, and now we're wondering what's going to happen. I hope that with this situation right here, of course, Riri, she defeats the Hood. The Hood is snatched off. He's left there shaking like a baby, right? He's like, it's so cold without the Hood. I'm just paraphrasing what he said, but he was like, listen, by me not having this Hood, I literally feel lonely right now, right? So I'm hoping that the situation with the Hood, that we're going to see some type of build up with him. Maybe he'll be back. We saw him pull out those two guns finally, just like they did in the comics. I thought that was dope. But also, we need the build up for Mephisto, right? Because we've seen so many in the Disney Plus shows, so many situations where they got to an end, but there was really no true payoff, right? Like, what's gonna happen now with the Hood, with Riri? You got Natalie coming back. There's going to be some ramifications for that right there, because you're not gonna be able to make a deal with the devil and just let it go by, right? And then we saw at the end when Riri got Natalie back, you saw the mark that was on her arm, those same marks that were on the Hood's face. Yeah, yeah. So now I want to know what's happening to Riri and Natalie. Like, what's gonna happen? I need a part two. I need a part two, or they gotta show up in Secret Wars or something. Like, I need that other part. I cannot rest because we need to know what's going to happen with Riri after she made this deal with the Hood, y'all. So, and that is my thoughts on Ironheart. Much better, much better. I still could have dealt without the crew. I didn't really need a crew, but now I see why the crew was kind of ended. But why the crew was in the show to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Um, the final fight scene, I definitely enjoyed it between the Hood and Riri. I thought it was good. It could have been better. Could have been better, but hey, it is what it is, right? But they're setting up some stuff. They're setting up some stuff. My ideas are running wild right now, but what they could be setting up. But y'all let me know down in the comments. Did you enjoy this final episode of Ironheart? And as always, thank you for tuning in to the Lawrence Report.